Yes. Wat zijn mensen? So, good evening, everyone. Welcome on this Zoom call. I'm really excited for all of you guys to be here today because tonight we do have a very special call. And in this call, you're gonna meet people from the corporate, but also really special our CEO and owners who took the time to be here. So thank you so much, guys, for jumping on this call. First of all, I want to say, guys, it has only been like a few days since we're in this business. You all are totally rocking it. The team is growing like crazy. You're all so excited. So yeah, I'm really excited for all of you as well. First of all, I want to quickly introduce you to, I don't know where you are. Darren and John. Darren and John are our owners and CEO. They started this company about 2 years ago. They are actually friends living next to each other in Puerto Rico, and I was literally really obsessed with their story about how that they found this company, what their mission is, what their vision is, and also what their values are, because the values are so important for a company. So, Darren and John, if you could just kick it off, and we're really happy to be here. If I not have said this already so many times.
This is wonderful. We're so happy to spend time with you. We've heard so much about you. I believe this is the inner circle, the real top leadership in Europe. And frankly, Darren and I love spending time in Europe. We've had so many fantastic events in Europe. The energy is super high. The momentum is crazy right now in our European market. And we love that tailwind that helps everyone succeed fast. So Darren and I, we absolutely love this profession. We're so happy to partner with all of you. I come from a network marketing background. I spent 25 years in the field, just like you. Darren and I live very close to each other. We've been best friends for years. Darren comes from a very traditional business background, graduated from the best business school in the US. He worked at Goldman Sachs, which is the top investment bank in the US. So an enormous amount of business experience. But really, at the end of the day, he had a moment in his life when he felt like he wanted to do something more meaningful. And that led him to start an international business that allowed fishermen all over the world in many countries around the world. This is tens of thousands of fishermen to better their life and to gain access to an international market that they didn't even know existed. So when Darren and I met, he said, John, I have no network marketing experience. And I would push back on him occasionally because that business that he built, that very successful top world-class business that he built, was all about word of mouth marketing. It was people having their own experience and then sharing it with others. And that's how it spread. And it turned into this tens of thousands of person organization where people were able to get healthy and send their kids to school and achieve prosperity. So that is the heart of Darren. Darren, do you remember that pivotal experience in your life when you made that decision to take all of the learnings that you had in traditional business and apply them to a real life challenge that would change lives around the world? You're on mute, Darren.
Yeah.
Darren. Darren, I think you're on mute.
Oh,
He's not on
he's
mute.
not on mute,
No.
actually.
Maybe have him hop out and then hop back in again. That might.
I hopped out. Can you hear me now?
Hear you now.
Okay. Boy, I was really given some passion. See if I can do it again. Going back just a little bit. What happened? So previously, when I was working on Wall Street, I started at Goldman Sachs, and it was an incredible firm. It was a partnership. It was all of the capital of the company was the partners had put their money in. And I saw this company make really long-term investments, long-term decisions. They invested in their people. They invested in markets around the world. I saw them for years and years invest in China, really, before they even made one single dollar of revenue. And I respected this so much. That was the company that I joined when I went to work on Wall Street. within a few years, they went public and they became a publicly traded company. And I saw overnight that long-term mentality change. And they began, so a public company, you have to announce your earnings every quarter. Okay. So what do you think their time frame was for investment? A quarter. Like that was it. Maybe 2 quarters, but generally a quarter. So I saw this long-term amazing company go to being managed quarter by quarter. And I was totally disillusioned by that change and what I was seeing at Goldman. So yeah, then I started this seafood company. We help fishermen around the world. How I ended up here was John and we had the opportunity to acquire this company. John was the largest distributor for Tahitian noni for many years. And one of the things that guides who we are as a company is that he was with the same company all those years. When you're with a company for 25 years, the kind of success you can achieve, it's unparalleled if you have to go to different companies. So every year he's building on his success of the last year, building, 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 building. So one of the things that really drives us is being able to have a long-term company that nobody ever has to go start again anywhere else. So that every one of you can achieve success and then build on that success after success after success, which makes for an incredible career and a way to build wealth over your lifetime. Anyway, when we had the opportunity to buy this company, initially I was just going to be a passive investor and help finance it. John and I, like you said, we're best friends. John's my best friend. We do a lot of work together in our church, in volunteer work in our community. I mean, driving all over Puerto Rico, visiting people, and there was an earthquake that we had to deliver aid to, and like we got to know each other really well. And so for me, when this opportunity came up and to be partners with John, it was an easy decision to want to be able to at least fund it and be part of it as from the financing perspective. When John took me to an event, my first event ever in network marketing, I'm sure you all can remember your first event. It changed me. It really did. I saw people up on the stage talking about how our company dramatically improved their health, how it gave them an opportunity, financial opportunity that they wouldn't otherwise have. And at the end of that weekend, I came away like all in on what we were doing. And I said to John, I don't want to just be a passive investor anymore. I want to come in and help drive this. I built companies all over the world, big companies. I have skills that this company needs, and I want to be part of it. I want to be able to help millions of people, not just the tens of thousands of fishermen. And that changed my life. I'm sure each of you can remember that time when it kind of clicked in your mind and you decided that you wanted to do this and be in on this. That was when it happened for me. And for the last 2 years, it has been an extraordinary journey as we've grown, as we've started to build momentum, as we travel the world, John and I meeting with our distributors and customers and people talking about how the work that we do change their lives. And every day, I'm so happy and honored to be able to be part of this work.
Thank you so much, John and Darren. And can you maybe also tell, like, what is your vision? Like, where do you see the company going to?
It's a great question. We have a very, very long-term vision, and you can see how that forms the basis of every decision that we make. We love our values. We'd love to introduce those values to everyone because those values are what guide every decision, and core to that value stack. The very last one is built to last. To build a company that's built to last, it has to have extremely solid financials, and that's PartnerCo. We're one of the biggest and fastest growing businesses in our industry currently, already, in a matter of 2 years. It's a very, very unique story that may never, ever happen again. When we started PartnerCo, we already had a global infrastructure. We had licenses all over the world, time-tested products, a comp plan that's extremely generous, but also balanced, that also has stood the test of time. We've invested heavily into science because we love products. Darren and I take them every single day. We're both on this health kick that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
You should see. I don't know if any of you ever looked at Instagram. You can the amount of supplements I take each meal. To me,
Like we're constantly benefiting from the products ourselves in our own lives. We both have families, we have young kids, we travel a ton. So we have to stay healthy because we're on very strenuous schedules as we run a global business. But running this business is so exciting to us. And we're so proud to be able to reassure everyone that PartnerCo has no debt and it's got a mega solid foundation. And this is different than many other peers. It's our own money, so we can make long-term decisions. There's no pressures from the outside that would affect us to want to make short-term decisions. So we can invest for the long haul. And that's our drive for excellence, which you can see in everything that we do, right, Darren, on a daily basis as we meet with the executive team.
yeah. So when you see companies, so many companies out there having problems, there's a significant mismatch between what the management wants, owners may want, or the market may want if it's a publicly traded company. John and I, we just feel like having a company that's owned by outside investors or publicly traded, it's incompatible with this business. You're not able to invest for the long term the way we want to invest for the long term. So you've got time. We control this. We dictate what's happening. Our source of funding is us. And we are all aligned on where we want to be and what we want to build and the extent to which we want to invest for the future. So it's a really unique position to be in. We feel very fortunate to it does shade, well, it affects all of our decisions. Every decision that we make, we literally are thinking, how does this affect us in the next 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years? We literally have these conversations. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. We have them all the time. Well, what does this do for us if we have to have this decision for the next 50 years? It's how we think. And it's a huge advantage for us as we build PartnerCo.
It also means that we invest heavily in exactly what a field leader needs to succeed. We know what those things are. You need a website that's gorgeous. You need a sign-up process that's simple and intuitive. You need to be able to place orders. You need products that address modern needs. You need products that stop the scroll on social, that you can quickly introduce to other people and get a great response. You need live events. We invest heavily in live events because we know that it's at that moment in the live event when everyone bonds and when that PartnerCo culture and community is tangibly felt. We know that we need incentive trips because part of the motivation of being a professional in network marketing is to see the world. I mean, that drives me. I'm so passionate about it. Darren and I, we love to travel. We love to experience new cultures. We love to spend time in person with top leaders from around the world. Our incentive trips turn into mastermind sessions. And this is a very unique part of the PartnerCo culture is our tagline is better together. So rather than different teams kind of competing or trying to see who can keep secrets from the other team, our teams, they all share because we all realize that if we win together, we all win bigger and better and faster. And you'll feel that culture when you come to our events. You'll feel that collaboration, that desire to excel in all areas. We know that these key tools and these key functions that corporate plays are worth investing in for the long haul. And we're constantly investing in improving and attracting the right executives. Our executive team is top notch. You've been able to spend time with Cam and Alon and the rest of the team. The best in the world, the best in the world. And that extends out across the globe. If you meet our team at HQ or our team in many of the other markets that we're in, they are top notch. They care so much. We have a a low ego culture. We call it servant leadership, where everyone serves each other and everyone is just in it to win together.
And
Yeah.
that because of our capital structure, because of our investments, we are able to invest heavily in all of the areas that will make you successful. Like John was mentioning, our executive team, marketing, tools that you need, website, new products, every area that will make you successful, we're able to invest in.
Yeah, and I heard you, John, or saying as well, like, because it's really like more and more people nowadays are building on social media, and you said products that make people scroll. Is there anything that you're doing right now to like even improve like the branding and those kind of things of the products?
Absolutely. So I'll say this with all humility, but I believe we have the absolute best marketing team on the planet. And Darren often says, take our marketing and compare it to Nike or one of the other world-class brands out there. And you can't tell the difference. That's how good our marketing is. Now we're investing heavily in social. We're investing in products that meet the needs of social sellers, people that want to be able to introduce a product to their audience and have it stop the scroll. And as we invest heavily in our future product strategy, that is the test that we run every product through. Is it going to stop the scroll? Is it going to produce results that cause people to be curious and to reach out and connect? Because we know that in today's modern world, we have to invest heavily in technology, heavily in science to make sure that our products are backed by science and produce real results, and heavily in marketing that makes it easy for social sellers to go out and expand their audience quickly. We also know that it's not just that digital portion of the business that's important, but the live portion of the business is what makes it last. And so we invest heavily in live events and unique trips around the world. And
Hey, John, you want to just mention
yeah.
about PXP a little bit? There was some chatter in the chat box about PXP. You want to talk about that a little bit?
So our marketing team doesn't just make marketing material that's gorgeous, but they're also geniuses at taking the 12-month calendar of the year and creating a cadence that makes it really easy for top leaders to build their business in a way that creates momentum throughout the year. So we start the year off with a kickoff to get everyone out of the holidays and running back into gear. And then we have a series of connect events. This year we did 4 in Europe, several in the US, a bunch in Asia. Darren and I, we went all the way around the globe. There was 15 events. These are live events. They're very focused on giving people the training and the tools that they need to succeed. And we do it early in the year. So all the new people that join can quickly get up to speed, understand the culture, the community, the tools that they need to build their business. And then throughout the summer, we've encouraged people to qualify for our incentive travel, because our incentive travel is designed to not only be this mind-blowing opportunity to see the world, but it's truly a mastermind session. And Darren and I, that's our favorite thing to do, isn't it? We sit down with top leaders and we say, guys, tell us what's working. Tell us what we can do better. And we have that close relationship with leaders around the world. So we're absorbing everything from the field and then always course correcting or checking our corporate resources just to make sure that we're fully supporting the field-led systems of growth. And that leads us into the fall when we have our biggest events of the year. We call that the PartnerCo experience, which is PXP for short. This year we have 4 PXPs around the world. We have one in Dallas, Texas, the one that we're really looking forward to in Rome, Italy. We have one in China and one in Japan. And what we noticed last year when we did this is these worldwide regional PXPs become a destination for our top leaders. So Lorena, she travels all over the world to be at various PXPs around the world. And we love that, because you can go drop in. You have friends all over the world because everyone at PartnerCo, they're friends. And you can pick another region and work your team or your way to go and experience another culture while you get to see the PartnerCo PXP events in action.
What I also loved is I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that you last summer that you were in Europe and that you were actually on a family holiday, right? Can you tell a little bit more about this?
Yeah, last summer. So, has anybody ever heard of the Camino de Santiago in Spain? It's a very long walk. Okay. So, my family, we love to walk the Camino de Santiago. We walked it our first time 2 years ago when our youngest son was 10 years old. It was 360 kilometers with our backpacks. Amazing. Last summer we walked it again, and at the end of it, John and so our families, not just John and I are best friends, our families are best friends. We go on vacations together. John came over to Spain, and we went to Mallorca and spent a couple of weeks on family vacation. And we invited some of our leaders around Europe to fly into Mallorca and spend the day with us. And we had extraordinary experiences in a very small, casual setting, talking about their visions for their team, what they want to accomplish, how the company can support them, and really kind of mapping out a plan for every one of their teams. And every person that came to that, we saw their businesses explode. It was extraordinary. And you know what? We're doing it again this summer.
Doing it
So
again this year, Michelle. So
we're
we'd
doing it
like
again this year. So
you and your team to join us in
in
Mallorca.
Mallorca.
So quick, get it on your schedule because we're going to be there with our families. And it's a
Yep.
beautiful experience because we get to learn from you and we get to strengthen our relationship and win together. I mean, it's the middle of the summer when everyone's focused on achieving their goals so that they can be celebrated at our big event at PXP. And it's that perfect middle of the summer additional motivation to keep people running so that they can be recognized on stage at our biggest event of the year.
So if I'm right, you're saying that you open up your house for the brand partners just to be there together and to get to know you.
That's right.
That's correct. Yep.
Isn't this like, it's so special.
We love it.
But our families love it too. They do. Like our wives, our kids, like they love the work that we do. They're super supportive. I mean, they come to many of the events as well. It's for us, it's a family thing. It's not just John and I doing it, it's our families also.
And can you tell us what are the plans for Europe? Are there like things coming up? Like how does it look like?
So the
And now,
coolest thing about Europe, I'll tell you, Europe is leading the world in being good at social selling. We have beautiful brand partners in Europe. You know, they're young, they're energetic, and it's that culture that we want to spread around the world. And so everything that we do in Europe is around refining our product strategy, investing heavily in the digital experience that helps you leverage social media to grow your business quickly. It's in training. Alon and Cam are rolling out a program this year to help not only attract leaders, because this is an important inflection point in our industry where there's top leaders all over the world that are looking for a safe home. They're looking for a company that's in momentum, that's product-based, that's building for the long term. And I'm telling you, PartnerCo's number one. No matter what check boxes you stack up, that's PartnerCo. Like we have everything. And that's what's so exciting about this period right now. So we have two major initiatives in Europe and around the world right now. One is to help attract leadership who need a safe home and quickly get them launched. And the second one is to help, because at PartnerCo, uniquely, we have a lot of organic growth. We have a tremendous amount of people who are joining who have no experience in network marketing. They typically have a product experience, and then they can plug into a system of growth, which is field-led, and they start having wins early. And then they need leadership training so that they can quickly move up the ranks and become a leader themselves. And we believe it's worth investing in that leadership training, investing in that mid-level leadership who have aspirations to become top leaders. And that's our second initiative that the team is crafting specifically in Europe. And that's a way for brand new people who don't have experience in the industry, or people who've made it to a certain level, but they have aspirations to really grow their team. We want to help them do that and focus energy and resources on that leadership training.
Just one last question I have for you guys. So why do you think this company, if you give some unique selling points, why do you think it's different than any other on the market?
We're going to tag team, okay? Because we got a bunch, but Darren will start.
When I look at other companies that are out there, I actually view mine and John's partnership as a really unique thing. Here you have somebody with 25 years as a distributor. He knows what you go through. He has done it. He has built. He knows what is needed, what kind of support is needed from the company. And then you've got me with a business background and years of building other companies and finance and managing everything you need to manage to build a long-term company. That's a unique partnership that doesn't exist anywhere. So that really, that partnership, that foundation that we have is the foundation on which everything else is built. I mean, that's what led us to creating our core values that we've spread throughout the company. You know, each of our employees, they are judged on in their performance reviews on how well they live our core values. That counts in their compensation, how well they live our values.
Yeah. Selling point number 2, we love science. So we're very product focused. We believe in investing in science. We believe in spending a lot of resources on research and development to make sure that our products give real results in a world where everybody needs help to maintain their health and improve it. We believe that there's no better investment that you can make than into your own body, because we only get one body, and that health. I had someone tell me the other day, you have people who are billionaires, but if they don't have their health, what do they really have? And so we believe in helping people understand that, invest in their health, work on their mindset, join a community which is supportive, and prosper. So our mission statement is to power health and prosperity around the world. And that's truly what we're doing. We think that that laser focus is a unique selling point.
And third, we have an amazing compensation plan. It's been voted #1 in the world, combined with this system of growth that allows people who have no experience in network marketing to come in and very quickly begin earning money. Our target's $500 in the first 2 weeks. To have new people with no experience being able to be successful like that is very unique and really one of the reasons why we're experiencing such momentum.
Michelle, so here's probably the most unique part that will potentially never, ever be duplicated in the history of the world. If you're a seasoned leader and you're looking for a home, you want a fresh story. You want a new story. You want something that most people don't know about yet, because that kind of gives you that extra zing, that extra excitement when you're talking to someone and bringing them a story that they've never heard of. The risk with most stories like that is they're a startup, and there's an enormous amount of risk in a startup. Most companies fail. It's so hard these days to expand effectively internationally, and it's a difficult time to start a new business. So at PartnerCo, we're that fresh story, that exciting story that you can be the first one to know about and share with others. And we already have the global footprint. We already have the licenses. We already have the time-tested products, the time-tested comp plan, the event schedule, which is perfectly aligned with the great cadence, the promotion styles that allow everyone to focus on enrollments and building momentum across the markets that are perfectly timed. And we have new people coming in who have zero experience, because this is the most important test when you're seeing how unique a company is. If you have new people coming in with zero experience who are succeeding fast, you know that the entire ecosystem of that company is perfectly dialed in. And that's what we have at PartnerCo. As a product-based company, we're the fastest growing company in the world right now. And that's because of all of the investment that has been done in creating the perfect environment for people to succeed. And people who are seasoned leaders, they yearn for a home like this. And we're so happy to be able to offer that. Darren and I, we say it all the time, but we're so proud to partner with leaders like everyone on this call.
Thank you so much, guys, for your time, for talking from the heart, because I think that's really important, and for the partnership that you're showing here, not just the leadership, but also the partnership, you know. Thank you for being here and taking time off for us. And then I actually want to go to introduce Alain, because he is also here on this call. He is actually the Vice President of Europe. He's the one he saw me in pajamas, he saw me in the bathroom, he saw me on the cooking. No, not cooking because I didn't cook. In the kitchen, he saw me everywhere, like, because I'm continuously like FaceTiming, like, how can we do this? What do we do next? So, yes, I want to introduce him. He's a really great help for us, and I'm really happy that you're here.
Hey, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. It's kind of a little bit of emotional, right? Because you see a new journey, a new chapter coming, new people coming in. Maybe there are some people already that we met somewhere in the past. So I'm really grateful for that. I think the message from John and Darren was just perfect. I just would like to add that we are here to serve you, whatever you need, and it's very important. And I think from the corporate team, we didn't have a long journey yet together, but what we really want to show you is that we are here for you. We are here to help you, to support you in good times and less good times. This is probably for us the most important, because when the good times and the sun is shining, it's very easy, but we are just there for you. You are important for us, and honestly, I must say that it's a truly honor, and we're really grateful that you choose to come to us, to our company, that you saw probably something that maybe some people didn't see yet, but we know that the success that's going to come through this is just amazing. I know that emotionally it's the ups and downs, it's the roller coaster that you have at the moment, but truly, you need to think sometime what's going to be in 3 months, in 6 months, so I can only give you one little advice: make pictures, make little videos from the Zooms and everything, because today we are, 52 people, but you know that in 3 months, I'm going to tell you, we're probably in the same call, we're going to be 300, 500 people for the same, and you need something, to show them how does it start this incredible journey. A few of you, I started Friday in the middle of the night, started a Saturday. Michelle, you asked something to John, why are we so successful? And I think what John wanted to share, and I would like to share, is like, it's the program that we have. Success is never an accident, right? It's about actions, decisions are taking, strategy. And you're going to hear that a lot of time from us. It's a cadence. So the success that we built the previous year, it's all because we have a strategy, we have a plan. We have an event strategy, we have a promo strategy, we have an incentive strategy, we have a moment exactly when we know we're going to meet you and so on. Everything has a cadence and a routine. And I can tell you, and it's just a little bit exciting because we have some new things coming up, all thanks to you. We are learning from you. So I don't know, we teased you, but in the next few days, Ideal's going to come for the Dutch market, and we know how important that is. And you know what? It's because of you. You came up, we accelerated, and because this is the commitment that we said, I can't say a day because we don't want to overpromise. But if Michelle remember, we said 3 to 4 weeks, I can tell you that we are talking about days, right? Bank contact for Belgium, the same. And there is a lot more. I just saying collagen. I know a person who's especially going to listen to me, Nadine, I'm not saying the name. We have maybe other news for you. So it's just crazy what's happening today, what's going to happen in the near future. And guys, where we are incredible is also to support the regional managers that we have, because let's face it, you know what, Switzerland, welcome. You know, we speak French, we speak German. Wij spreken ook Nederlands, dat is heel gemakkelijk voor ons. We spreken ook natuurlijk Deutsch. We kunnen alles für euch machen. Et naturellement, si vous avez des francophones, toutes les possibilités. You know what? Because we're international, we're here for you. Oh, I see some faces. What's happening now? Because you deserve it. Oh,
this is
here now. Whoa, okay.
we were also you made us quiet, you know, and that doesn't happen often. But yeah, when we started, like it was, we had so many questions. It was middle of the night. You were there with us till like, I don't know, even 4 o'clock. We were still like talking, you know, like it was crazy. And we said Ideal needs to be there, bank consent needs to be there. And then you guys said, well, yeah, it will come. And you know, I experienced this before. When we were with Moder, they also said that. But it took them 3 years in the end, you know? Like, I was so scared.
3 days versus 3 years.
Yeah, that's PartnerCo.
It says a lot.
We experienced PartnerCo.
We're partners.
We get it done.
We get it done. We put people on it all weekend long because we knew it was important to your team. So we put people on it. They worked all through the weekend and probably very little sleep, and they're very close to it. Actually, all the coding is done. It's in quality control now. They're testing it for the next few days, and then hopefully we'll be able to launch it.
This is just amazing. Like, it's next level. Same as, for example, Regina asked in the chat that we were having, like, can we get this translated to Dutch? Like, poof, 2 hours later, it was in Dutch. Like, it's just next level support that we're having here. So we are really grateful, really thankful. And yeah.
Michelle,
Yeah.
one little thing is very important, and maybe it's also the power of business. And I don't know, I'm looking to everyone here. I don't know how long you did network marketing. Okay, I look younger, guys, but I have also 23 years of experience in this business, but just the filters and the lights make me a little bit younger now. But what I would like to share with you is we are not asking you if you want to open a market or you're just in the market to say, and you remember maybe that from in the past, okay, Pamela, you're a pioneer, go ahead and we will follow you. No, that's not an item. For us, it's like, we want to give you all the tools possible. So in Germany, we have the website, we have the payment system. In Holland, we are coming in 1 day. The website is in translate for Belgium, French and Dutch, France, UK, all the language. All the countries where we are, everything is safe. The products are official. They are certificate. Everything is there. Sometimes the only thing we were waiting for, and you know what? It's you. And I'm going to show you a little tiny story. Going to take 30 seconds. In January, and we need to find a protocol, by the way, Cameron, is in January, we sat down and we said, look, which are the market really where we are ready to invest, but we're just waiting for this little star coming, okay? You're going to say it's queasy, but we said, okay, there is Germany, Switzerland, Holland, Belgium, and UK. And you know what? We talked about it. We spread the message out. We said it out loud. And what? And then you are coming, guys. So that's why we are grateful that you're there, because we spoke about it and you are the resolution, and somehow it's coming up and you're coming to us. That's why we incredibly grateful. No way we are ready. I see just the chat I'm chatting. We are ready for you. So guys, we are ready. We truly ready. Check around. We are ready for you. And I can't wait to see you at PXP, because we talked about PXP. PXP going to be an amazing event. We have a Thursday morning. We're going to have a team top leadership meeting. We have a gala dinner on Thursday night. On Friday night, because for us, recognition is the most important. And probably are going to touch you. The recognition, let's face it, the most important. Everybody comes most likely for the product or for the money, to save a little bit of money in network marketing, but you stay for the recognition. We have an exclusive evening only for recognition. That is important. We don't plug that in the event. We do it separately because you are so important for us. So we have just a Friday night only for you, a recognition award night. And then on Saturday, Sunday, We have the event, and it's going to be in Rome. I'm noticing Rome, guys, most beautiful city you have in Europe. Let's face it. We have an incredible room. It's named La Nuvola. It means the clouds. And we took that room because it's very exclusive. It's an architect who is world famous. We took that room especially because we thought that the philosophy was perfect, because this is the moment when the stars will meet the cloud. And you know who is the stars? That's you. That's why we took that room, and we can't wait to have you there. That's
So
it to me.
amazing. So amazing. Thank you so much for everything, and thank you for the introduction. Then we have also Cameron on this call. Cameron is actually from Utah, the United States. We've been speaking to him a lot, especially about compensation plan, like deep dive, like, okay, explain again, how does it work? You know, like we wanted to make the best decision before we get started. And yes, it's voted as #1 compensation plan, but is it really as good as it seems to be? So yeah.
Absolutely. Michelle and Robin, it's been such a fun time. And I've got to tell you, not only is it the #1 compensation plan, it's the funnest compensation plan. And you had some good questions in the chat. Is it really true? It's absolutely true. When we designed this compensation plan, we designed it for a long-term, stable growth company, but one where everybody can win. Okay. So not only is it really intuitive, it's built for the long term, it's something that everybody can win. You win in the front, you win in the middle, you win at the end. You see a lot of compensation plans that are designed just for the beginning, just to get a bunch of people in, earn a lot of money up front, and then it just kind of disappears in the end. Or you get some compensation plans that are just focused towards the top leadership in the end. You never earn, you don't get any recognition until the end. Our compensation is so much different in that we want everybody from the beginning. We've got a great retail opportunity. We have a great rewards for customer sales. So that fits with everybody who's more into this direct customer selling. We've got great long-term residual bonuses. We have great long-term end bonuses. So it feeds everybody really, really well. Compensation plan is important. Product strategy is so important. You heard from Darren and John, you heard from Alon. All of our strategy is for the long term. And this is really, really critical. But I think there's one more critical thing, and I want to mention Michelle and Robin on this one as well, is that this has to be the right fit for you. You have to believe, you have to be able to be with somebody that, in a company that builds your belief that you know is here to build with you long term. But we also want that right fit too, because we believe that culture is so important. We believe that if you're going to do business with each other, you have to be able to do it for the long term. And I want to give a shout out to Michelle and Robin on this one. And I think you're all of the same mindset, because I've been on hundreds of phone calls over the past few days. All of us have, and I'm sure you all have too. And I've seen a really distinct difference between this group and some other groups that I've talked to. You get two different mindsets. And one mindset is very straight at the beginning of the call. What are you going to pay me? What's in it for me? How are you going to basically reward me right out the gate? And I say, okay, we can understand that. We can talk about that. But then you look at Michelle and Robin, who came in and said, how are you going to help our team succeed? How are we going to make sure this never happens to us again? How are we going to make sure that we're happy together, we can grow, and we succeed? And I go, this is the type of people we want. This is who we want to work with, who are more concerned about the end goal than they are about just what can I squeeze out of this at the beginning. That's how we are as a company too. We're not concerned about what can we squeeze out of you at the beginning and then you leave. We're so concerned about how can we change your life. I mean, John and Darren, they talk about our pillars, but I've always focused too on 3 pillars, which is we want to help you create a body that you love, get you real transformation, get you real health, real long-term results that you're going to feel for the rest of your life. Something that's going to help you live a long term. I talk about this a long time. My dad, he worked and worked and worked and worked, never took care of his health, and he retired and died 3 days later. 3 days after he retired. I'm like, that is not something I want to have happen. I want us to be able to live long, long, beautiful lives. So body love. We also want to help you build a business that thrives, something that you can be proud of, you can be proud to share, and you can help change and transform people's lives. Okay. And then number 3, lifestyles and cultures that inspire. We want you to be a part of something you're proud of, something that fits with your lifestyle, but something that people look at you and go, I want that. I want a piece of that. That's really what we're focused on. So again, it is long-term sustainable growth, but it is so much about culture. It is so much about not squeezing out from the beginning what we can get, but how do we create this long, long thing? Now, how do we do that? We're going to support you through everything. One of the things that we are the best at, and I think Michelle and Robin, you can talk about this, is from very beginning to the end, we are here with you, holding your hands. We've got white glove onboarding processes that take you from beginning to end. Because again, what do we want? We don't just want you to come in and then leave you alone. We want you to come in. We want to support you. We want to see you grow. Nothing makes us more happy than to see you succeed. And that's really what it's all about for us.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to say as well. First, thank you for your lovely words. It was not only us, like when we needed to take the decision to move companies. And yes, we did some research before, is because, there were things happening that we thought, it failed off. Let's just search for a plan B in case of. When all of this happened, the first one that I phoned was after Jonas and Ellie, was Regina. And I told her, what do we do with our people? We always are talking about what do we doing with our people? Because, that is for us important. Our teams first, because if the people in the team are happy, the team will grow, the team is happy. So, and that is a thing that I think a lot of people miss here in this industry, is that they think about themselves first, but they should think about all the other people first, because only then you can grow.
Absolutely.
So we're super excited.
Together.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. So who's excited? Because, Ellen was talking about clouds meet the stars, and enthusiastic. I'm almost hitting Robin. So Ellen was talking about the stars meeting in the clouds, and I was thinking how nice would it be to actually be physical in Rome in the fall, to see this, event, to get the feeling. I would love it. Put an 8 in the chat if you would love to be there. Let's see.
Wow, that's quite a lot of people who saying yes.
A lot of 8s.
Wow. So, guys, you know what? I think we are very attractive company, because also we're talking with the heart here. And, okay, you know what we're gonna do? You want to go to Rome? Michelle, you know what you do with Robin? Take a picture of all the people here, and Europe gonna help you and support you. You have until end of the month, buy your ticket. If you buy your ticket to Rome, we will reimburse your ticket, so you have even more money to buy another ticket for another partner. This is a gift from the founders, from Cameron. Sorry, guys, I didn't tell you, but that's it. This is who we are.
We love it. We love it.
And we want to give you the opportunity. You the first one. It's the first call. It's going to be very inclusive. This is for you guys. We just want to show you how much we love you, and we want to have you physically with us. We want to show who we are, authentic, on stage. It's amazing. Everything's great. There is a lightning, but there will be an amazing opportunity from you to us. You really to learn from each other. You're going to see our families. John Darren's going to come with family. Cameron's going to come with his family. My family is coming. So, you're going to see the better version of us, right? Our wives. So, it's going to be an amazing time, guys. So this is a gift from us to you, our first little gift that we want to do with you.
Thank you so much for everything. Really, we really, really appreciate it. I also want to give a short word to Regina as well, because I will put you in the spotlight. One sec. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Friday night, it was crazy, of course, guys. And like Michelle already said, one of the most important things for us and our teams are you guys. We think of you first, because me and Michelle were discussing this last couple of weeks about the payments and stuff, and a lot of things that happened. And you guys have to know, we put you first. We haven't slept how do I say this in English? Like we haven't slept a lot in the last couple of days. Like my children were running around, and I did a live this afternoon, and I was like, my laundry, everything, it's a mess. But it doesn't matter, guys. We want you. We want you to succeed. I'm really, really impressed. I was already impressed by looking into the products. I was already impressed by looking into the company. And what I see here is seriously next level. Not only leadership from Lorena, of course, that's always with us, the corporate that is helping us, calling if everything is going right. And I know you guys, we are going to make this happen. Please be out there. Just start posting, start spreading the word. Like, I'm excited. And we have find a really, really good place for you. And I promise you guys that you are going to be so happy here. That was the thing I wanted to say today. And thank you so much that, yeah, like people say, everything happens for a reason. And seriously, today, I knew this was the reason.
Yeah, and we will rise stronger, better, and even bigger than before. Really. We're gonna impact a lot of lives here.
Absolutely. Hey, I just wanted to
Better
say something
together.
about Regina too. Regina, when we were on phone call, like the questions that you ask, and that's the thing is you guys are so intentional about asking the right questions and making sure that it's a perfect fit. So we thank you so much for doing your detailed research and doing everything that you need to, because this is, I mean, it's a life-changing opportunity for people, but it's got to be right. So thank you. I mean, you especially too, asked beautiful and very detailed questions. So important.
Thank you.
Yes. So guys, we want to thank you all, the corporate staff, for being on here. We want to do just a quick deep dive as well with a little short training with some tips and tricks. And I want actually to give the word to Lorena as well, because she will do our special training tonight. But to end this call, I actually want to do something because I was really curious, and I will pick my phone as well. Put please in the chat where you're tuning in from, because I believe we have a really international team out here. So I just want to see, where are you guys all tuning in from? Let's see. Belgium, Netherlands, France, Utah, Belgium, USA, Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Slovenia, Belgium, Norway, Denmark,
Limburg.
Swiss. Amazing, guys. Can you imagine, we just started out like actually Saturday morning. This is just crazy. Everyone, you can give yourself a big shout out what you already achieved within this short amount of time. So Lorena, it's hello.
I just want to say thank you so much. I think you're going to pass to the training, so we can. You asking to leave properly. We can leave the call, right?
Yeah, if you want to learn from Lorena, that's fine as well. You can stay in here, but you also can go and we're happy with everything.
Everyone.
Thank you.
so much.
Guys.
Have a good evening.
It'll be awesome.
Thank you.
You.
So you will all have enough of me, because every night we are in a training together. So everybody's coming with the family to the next event. Maybe in the meantime, I will find a husband also. So I'm joking. So I was supposed to do a training tonight, but I think that we are so high on emotions, and I think that we really feel it in our heart, that I hope that you all feel it, that you are in the right place, that I don't want to do a training because I think, anyway, it's late in the night. I just want to make a very short action plan. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, okay, Netherlands time, so 7 UK time. So at 8, we will have a business call, opportunity call in English, okay? So I want us all to invite tomorrow at least one person. I want one person from each of you tomorrow in the opportunity call. Who's with me? Who will put? No, don't say it in the comments, because I want to ask you some more. So it's not only one person. You don't. It will not be so easy. So The action plan for the next 24 hours. At 8 o'clock, we have the opportunity call. At 9 o'clock, we will do a fast start training. So for everybody that already is in the team, at 9 o'clock, we will all be together for like 20, 30 minutes. We will record also the training, and after we will have a questions session. So whatever you don't understand about the compensation plan, about the products, about whatever you want, we will do it after. So this is the plan for the next 24 hours. We invite at least, I was saying one person because maybe there are people who just started today. But if you came from Model, like most of you, I think you can invite 5-10 people. Now the goal, and this is how I work, and I think that Michelle, Regina, and everybody relates to this. I don't want you to send spam messages. So in our team, it's all about connection. It's better to speak with 3 people in a whole day, but to really connect with that person, to really ask questions, to really invite that person with an intention, rather than just send the 30 messages, spam messages. So if I want to invite Michelle, I would send her a message, hey, Michelle, how are you? I wait for the reply. I know that for some of you, you are already professional, so maybe you will say, why is she telling us? But I want to tell for everybody. So Michelle, how are you? She will reply, and then I will send her a voice message or by text if you want. Michelle, I am super excited. I am launching a new project. I really found something amazing. We are between the first ones in Netherlands, in UK, in Italy. It depends where Michelle is, to do this project. So I would really like for you to see what it is, because I really think that it's a fit for you and I would love to work together. Are you free tonight to have a look at our opportunity call? If she says yes, you will invite her. If she says no, you will ask her, okay, do you want, in case that it will be recorded, do you want me to send it to you? If yes, you put her in your list, and then you send her the record. Okay, so we invite people with intention. Do a list with 10, 20 people that you really like. I don't know, it's been 7 years since I do this business. I never invited somebody that I don't like. I never invited somebody just because I thought that he will be, I don't know, good in this business without resonating with him. And we build one of the biggest teams in the world. So trust me, it works. When you are aligned, when you trust your energy, it works. So do a list, contact those people with energy. First thing, okay? Second thing, we launch on social media. I know that some of you launch already on social media. If you already launched, if you already did the post about the fact that you started, etc., it's perfect. Tonight, you will do another post, because now the energy is high. So you will do a post. You post a photo of you, okay, or a photo of the Zoom if you want, but it's better a photo of you, and ask ChatGPT if you want, but put something, I found my new home, so, or I found the place where I really belong, or something emotional, and talk about what you felt in this Zoom. Talk about the connection between us, the partners, and the corporate, the owners, because this is something that is truly different in the industry. The fact that you found a true partnership, because people will follow you not because we have the best compensation plan, even though we have, and you make a lot of money, but they will follow you because they feel that you are in the right place. They feel that you feel good. They feel that you are passionate, you know? So show this through your social media. Now, if you didn't launch it on social media, we will put again a post that you in all our conversations, and you can just change a bit the text. You can ask ChatGPT to adapt it, or you can do it by yourself and do a post. Again, a photo of you or your family, something personal, and just launch it. Say that your new journey starts now, and talk about our company and call to action at the end. You need to say, okay, come with us, join us. So first thing, we invite people to the presentation. Second thing, we launch on social media. Third thing, customers. Please watch the video of yesterday with the top seller products. Go on boards, take the products, take the informations, results for Vinali, for the weight loss program, etc. Post on social media and go talk with your customers. I would go and I would say, Pamela, hey, Pamela, how are you? Pamela is my customer from another company. Pamela, listen, I was thinking about you because you were always a dear customer of mine. You had great results, and I am super excited because you are among the first people that I share with these unbelievable products that I discovered. What would you like to improve now? Do you want to lose weight, maybe a better digestion, or the immunity, for example? Pamela will tell me what she wants. I will give her the information. If you want, to your previous customers, you can give them a promo code, 15% off. Don't forget that if you give them 50% off, you give it from your commission. So you earn a bit less of money, but it doesn't matter because you will have a happy customer. You will make points in order to hit ultimate, and you will launch your business. Okay? 3 things. Recap. High energy. This is the most important. High energy. We are starting a new chapter. So with this high energy, we do a list. We invite people tomorrow at 8 business presentation. Then second thing, we launch on social media or we do another post on social media. Third thing, we go to all our customers, friends, people that we want to share with the products, and we make conversation. We connect with those people. I don't want you to talk with 100 people. I would rather prefer you to talk with 3 for products, 3 for business. Now tell me in the comments now, who is with me? Put 8, 8, 8, 8, because 8 is abundance. And by the way, I will tell you 888 all the time because I was born on 8 August. So nobody will forget about my birthday. 88. Okay, I see Mike, I see Ilse, Pascal, Monique, friends, and Agnes, Goril. Oh, I see a lot of 8. Okay, abundance. Great. Michelle, I think it's all for tonight. We have 1 hour training. I love 1 hour training. After 1 hour, I start to sweat. It's too much. Michelle, Regina, if you want to add something, I give you back the mic. But I'm so on fire, guys. And I just want to tell you that I take it very seriously, the fact that you chose us. For me, you are like my sisters and brothers. We are together. I am all in with you, with energy, with time, with money, with whatever I have, all the resources. So we are going to the moon. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lorena, for everything that you do. I think this was actually a perfect ending of tonight's call. And I would say go smash it, go invite people. Lorena, if you could only put those amazing, what is it called, scripts into our team chat, that would be good.
Okay, for the post.
Post we have for the reach outs.
Okay, you give me some extra work. Okay, I will do it now.
We love to give Lorena extra work.
Yeah, exactly. We will relax in Tahiti after. Great. Okay, I will put it, but you take action, guys. I will not put it for nothing, okay? Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations to everybody for this launch. You are amazing.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great evening.